Hey everybody, Trickfit here with another Time to Kill video. So basically, what's been happening with me is that, of course we had Hurricane Isaac come down here, but most of the bad stuff is gone now. And so I just wanted, had some time to kill, obviously, and decided to download and try out Thrawn's Revenge, a mod for Forces of Corruption. Now, I played version 1.0 of this mod, but they recently just released version 2.0, and so, I decided to download that and try it out, and it is awesome. Even more awesome than the first version, of course. They've made a lot of changes to the base game, and just made it really, really good. I mean, I can't express how awesome it is. So pretty much what we're watching now is I just kind of record this as the tail end of a skirmish battle I had. Basically, if I had recorded the whole thing, that would be 45 minutes of gameplay, which is crazy amounts, obviously. And, yeah, I don't even want to think about how long that would take to render and upload to YouTube. So, just, record the tail end of it, the kind of third act, the final push, pretty much where I just bring in a bunch of Star Destroyers to the New Republic base. And I'm playing as the Imperial Remnant right now, and in case you didn't get it from the title of this mod, that obviously it doesn't take place during the Galactic Civil War. It's during the heirs of the Empire time period, where you can play as the Imperial Remnant, Pentastar Alignment, Empire of the Hand, or New Republic.
Thrawn reporting.
Like I said, for this match, I was playing as the Imperial Remnant versus the New Republic. Just kind of keeping it classic and seeing, just basically comparing like what's different from vanilla Forces of Corruption to Thrawn's Revenge, since these are pretty much the two factions from the game. The Rebels and the Empire, of course. And so, yeah, it's really fun. First thing I noticed was that they made some graphical tweaks to the game. If you can notice on the screen that they kind of have like a, I don't know how to really describe it, like space particle effect on the screen. I'm not sure if it's up right now, but it looks kind of like stars in between what yours, like your point of view and the stars, like the game. So that's really nice. Also, I noticed that the turbo laser effects have been improved, along with like all the firing modes, like torpedoes and stuff. They definitely look a lot nicer, and they have kind of like a radiant glow. So that just really looks nice. And this is definitely one of my favorite Forces of Corruption mods, along with Republic at War. Take Admiral Pelion and Grand Admiral Thrawn. Even though I think it would have made a little bit more sense if Thrawn was at the head of the Chimera.
Awaiting your command.
Even though, I don't know, they might both be commanding the Chimera, since technically this isn't really canon, since they Pelion was second in command to Thrawn. And so, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this little video. I just kind of felt bad that I haven't really done any videos and made good on my promises that I've made in the past week or so. It's just this whole hurricane business has driven us crazy. But yeah, by the way, everything is fine with me. No damage. We're all fine. The house is all fine. My stuff is all fine. Just the yard is a mess. That's pretty much it. But it's just that whole kind of mentality when you're in something as big as a hurricane. Now it's just Tropical Storm Isaac. So we got a fair amount of rain, but that's about it. And so you don't really need a reason to play a game. Come on, that was a good stress reliever, just to relax and play some Empire at War. Yeah, so also just kind of going along with the things I noticed different about this mod compared to the vanilla game is that also it seems a bit more challenging, which I think is a good thing. It definitely makes it a lot tougher. I tried playing a match just me versus the CPU, and I was like getting my butt whooped on him, just to be honest. And so for this other match, this is my second match, by the way. What you're watching is my second match in Thrawn's Revenge against the computer, which I put an easy AI on my side, you know, just to give me a little help out there. But it was still a tough fight, even with the AI helping me. And also, yeah, a new feature are those kind of battle space stations that you see right there, right on the screen now. Definitely, I think that I like it. It's a very interesting kind of idea. Pretty much that you can, what you do at these kind of battle stations, that I'm calling it. I'm sorry, they probably have a real name. I'm just calling it battle stations. I remember they're like something 1, 2, and 3. There's like 3 different versions of it. But version 3 that you're seeing right now is the big, huge one, which on the description,
Weapons ready.
Just hovering over there. In case you haven't gotten it, this is after the fact that I'm recording. My narration to it.
Roger that.
Since Empire War just lags up way too much when I try to record while I'm playing. But anyway, back to the topic. When you're hovering over it, the little bio says that they have more firepower than an entire Star Destroyer. Definitely tons of armor and shields as well. Yes, as you see, it kind of takes me a while, even with my whole fleet of Star Destroyers there, to take out this battle station. So that's cool. I think that it's something that was probably needed in the game. Since, you know, if you got all your forces like somewhere else on the map, then the enemy can kind of, you know, just like send a little fleet to wreak havoc on your space station, which they've renamed the stations now. It's not the space station, and obviously as you'll notice that they look different than they did in vanilla Forces of Corruption. They're now shipyards, kind of similar to what in Republic at War. They're shipyards now where you pretty much just, you know, recruit different units, and what those battle stations are for now is, besides, you know, offering some protection, and by some protection I mean a lot of protection for your space stations or shipyards, whatever you want to call it. You can. That's where you recruit your hero units from now, and where you upgrade your tech level, which, oh yeah, in Thrawn's Revenge, that instead of like upgrading your space station, being in its kind of construction queue, it's part of the technology now. So I really like that, since, you know, it's like sometimes it felt in the vanilla game like you had to choose between upgrading your space station or getting a unit that was critical to winning the match. So definitely I like that addition. I'm just watching it now. And as also the mod adds a bunch of new units to the game as well. I've only played Space Battles, so I've only played the Imperial Remnant, so I don't really know the full scope of new units yet. But as far as like Imperial space units go, there's so many different new types. There's instead of like just the Victory Star Destroyer, you got Victory 2s also. You got Star Destroyers, version 1, version 2, and then also another new type of Star Destroyer, which is pretty much just I guess you could say, spiritual Star Destroyer version 3, where instead of having a hangar bay, you just have more guns and armor and stuff. So that was really cool. And also, you know, a bunch of new frigates and like smaller ships. Trying to think of them now. I knew that there's like a kind of fighter carrier ship for the Empire.
Decoding
and like I said, I've only played the Imperial Remnant, and so I'm definitely looking forward to making more videos of Thrawn's Revenge in the future. Try out land battles and other factions, of course, other maps. I only played this one map, so literally this is like as much as I know about the game so far. So this is just kind of a first impressions video. So they're bringing in another Star Destroyer.
Construction complete.
Definitely an awesome mod. if you don't have it yet, go download it right now from moddb.com/mods/Thrawn's Revenge, I guess. I haven't looked at the URL yet. Just type in Thrawn's Revenge on ModDB. I was about to say IMDb. Alright, silly me. But yeah, very awesome mod. Let's see. Another 5 minutes it took to destroy this thing. But going back on the topic of hero units, while I still have the time, just for as far as playing as the Imperial Remnant, I noticed some new ones. Sunter Fell. In case you didn't know, he was like he's very like he's supposed to be the best TIE fighter pilot of all time. And he played a very important role, and he's very popular in the post Return of the Jedi expanded universe. Also, of course, you can play as or not play as him, but you can recruit Admiral Pelion, who pretty much took over command of the Imperial Remnant after Thrawn died. Of course, Thrawn's still in the game. It's called Thrawn's Revenge, after all. Duh. But yeah, I'm trying to think of some other. I know some other characters, but I just don't really remember their names right now. It's the only first time I played the mod. Forgive me, please. But also on the New Republic side, I didn't really pay super close attention to their hero units, but I did notice that Rogue Squadron's still for the New Republic, even though now it's not Wedge. It's oh my gosh, I feel so bad right now. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm supposed to be a fanboy, but I forget. Taicho, something like that. Typho. No. He was a member of Rogue Squadron. I remember because I've read a lot of the Rogue Squadron comic series. But he's like the head of Rogue Squadron in the mod. Also, Talon Karde, he's in there too, which you should know if you've read the Heir to the Empire trilogy. Garmbel Iblis, something like that. I always mispronounce his last name, but he's in there as well. And so yeah, a bunch of Admiral Akbar too. He's in the New Republic. He's not in Home 1 in this mod, because after Battle of Endor he got a new capital ship, if you've read into the expanded universe. But yeah, so very cool. I like the additions of the new units, and of course that's probably not all of them. I'm sure that there's some new ones that I haven't found out about yet. And like I said, of course I haven't played as or against the Empire of the Hand or the Pentastar alignment yet, which I know that the alignment has a bunch of droid units actually, which I don't really remember like why they have that. I think that like they might have captured some whole separatist factories or something. Sorry, my mouth is really dry right now if I sound like that. But yeah, so that'd be cool, definitely. And Empire of the Hand has a bunch of new units too. Just looking at screenshots of the mod, what I've seen so far, they have a bunch of different units, space units. I haven't really looked into ground combat yet. Also, since we're like T-minus 2 minutes away from closing our old video, as far as what I've got planned for the future videos, I download. This isn't Thrawn's Revenge isn't the only mod that I've downloaded for Empire at War recently. I've also got the Reckoning, which looks really cool. It's like Darth Revan comes back after 4,000 years during the time of like the Galactic Civil War. So excuse me. So that'd be really cool. I've heard some good things about that mod yet. It's just released too. And victorious, yeah. Which it might just be me, but it seemed like the "We Are Victorious" screen went on for a while. But yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to playing Reckoning and bringing you more Thrawn's Revenge videos too. As far as other stuff goes, also I was just on Steam earlier and I saw that Gary's Mod 13 beta is out, which I am very excited to play. I haven't recorded any Gary's Mod videos in the past, well, besides what I have recorded, well. Okay, forget I said that. I did do one a while back, which it's been probably over a year now. But yeah, I didn't realize that the beta was coming out so soon. I remember reading that Gary's Mod 13 was in the works a while back. But yeah, so that's about it for me, guys. Thank you, as always, for watching, and especially thanks to you guys that have given me well wishes for during the hurricane. It's been really helpful keeping up the morale and stuff. So thank you guys for watching, as always. This is Joker Fett signing out. Bye.